Heaven's California.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to Online Classes Horror Story animated by Mort. I'm sorry that I haven't been reacting to more videos in the past because like usually for those few days, for those like 3-4 days, I reacted to like 3-4 in a day and I'm not done yet, so I hopefully will do that soon. If I have no videos to do one day, then I might go back and watch some more videos. I don't know how many I'm behind on, probably like 6 or something. So it would only take me like 2 days, 3 and 3, to catch up, so not too bad. As long as I keep up with the ones being uploaded, then I'll be fine for when I do the ones from earlier. So this is Online Classes Horror Story animated. It's about 6.5 minutes long. I remember this, like this was obviously me like a few weeks ago when I had to do exams online, when I had to do assignments online, quizzes online, you know. It wasn't awful, like I didn't mind getting up like whenever I wanted to, doing work whenever I wanted to type of thing, didn't have to go to class, you know. Like being in class definitely is better though, so it's obviously a better atmosphere to like learn and stuff, so. I mean, COVID-19, so what are you gonna do? I'm assuming this is about COVID, because online classes, why else would you have online classes at this time, so yeah. Plus the last few videos he uploaded was about the virus, about quarantine or COVID-19, so before I get into this video, make sure to subscribe if you are not, because like, I mean, you're watching me, right, so like you might as well subscribe to me, so let's get into this.
I'm not really a fan of online classes.
To be honest, I miss my school and I miss my friends, but we're unable to leave our house after the recent outbreak in my country.
Yeah,
it's situations like these where you really realize how much you took for granted just by going outside, going to the movies,
that's facts.
to the beach, or just simply doing whatever you wanted.
Like if that's not facts, I don't know what it is.
I don't want to be infected, so I obey the state's order to quarantine and wash my hands really often and avoid touching my face. To give you some background information, I live alone. I rent an apartment while studying in a big city for my parents. We've never really gotten along, so I decided to go back to my hometown. They would make me do the laundry and cook every day like last summer. I'm not falling for that again. Not this time. This really creepy situation happened to me during my last online class of the day. I have heard stories about people doing pranks by hacking into random classroom meetings on the internet, and
who does that?
I never expected it could ever go this far. A scary stranger made me frightened for my life for the next few nights. I attend a university where classes on Thursday ends around 9 p.m. It was 8:30 and I was already so bored and tired after a whole day of sitting on my desk chair. I was drinking an energy drink and pretending to listen to my teacher while scrolling on my phone under the table. It was already dark outside, and the only light in my room was emitted by the display of a shiny full moon coming through the window.
Did you not have lights on?
My teacher had decided to end our class sooner because we were listening carefully and actively participating in the lesson. Obviously, he wasn't talking about me, I thought to myself, and I laughed slightly. Most of the lesson I was on my phone anyway. Yes, I know I'm lazy, but I'm sure you've all done this plenty of times in your classes too.
Yes, 100%.
Teacher and the students left the class, but me and a few of my friends stayed a while longer to talk about some school stuff. For a few minutes we were talking and joking around when all of a sudden someone entered our chat room.
Tim16.
His nickname was Tim16. And he had turned on the microphone and a camera, but we couldn't see anything because it was
at that point I would turn off my camera. That's it. Bye.
Me and my friends were so confused, and it was funny in the beginning. We thought it was one of our friends who came back to the chat room to prank us, but soon it became too creepy to even categorize it as a prank. We asked him some questions like, "Who are you?" or "How did you even get into this meeting?"
Exactly.
But the only answer we got was just breathing. I could
turn off your cameras.
Window or door.
Turn off your cameras, go on mute, or better yet, just leave the call.
But I figured it was too dark to make up even a face. Or her face. My friends and I decided to make fun of him and started to say some things like, "Oh, I'm so scared of you, Mr. Mysterious Guy. I'm gonna piss my pants right now." Of course, with the really bad acting along with it. We were all laughing when he finally said something.
Oh shit, he looks sus as hell, oh my god.
with a really heavy emo voice.
What the hell?
It was so terrifying that we all froze in fear.
Turn off your camera before he gets
Shivers went down my
photos of you.
spine.
Don't let him see
He
your
was
fear.
using one of those voice modulating apps, but still, it was even scary as hell just to consider the fact that I was sitting alone in my room and it was nighttime.
And it looks like your window's wide open. What are you
Suddenly,
doing?
the
Close your
mood
window.
in the chat room was serious. Okay, whoever the hell you are, please stop pranking us because it's not funny anymore. My friend Thomas told him.
Anymore, never was
I
funny.
still thought it was one of our best friends, but he was just pushing it way too far at this
Turn off your
point.
cameras, dummies.
Suddenly, the figure on the screen came closer. I could make out some of the facial attributes.
What the hell?
I
He's
don't
like
know if
70.
it was because of his low-quality camera that he was using, or if there was something wrong with my own display, but his face looked so deformed. I was so scared. Maybe it was
It's
a
a
mask or
chest cut or
something.
something.
I asked myself. Someone really wants to scare us with a sick joke. If this would turn out to be just a prank from one of our classmates, I swear to God, I'll beat their ass. I texted Thomas in a private chat. Then the man said,
Because you were so mean to me, I'll have to punish you. First one will be Thomas. See you at your place real soon.
then
See
he
you at
left
your
the
place
chat
real
room.
soon.
How the hell did he even know his name? On the chat, he had his nickname as Student85.
Wow.
This must have been somebody that Thomas knew. At that point, I had a huge lump in my throat. I couldn't even say a word.
Told you
I
to talk
think
your
some of my
cameras.
friends in my chat room had some of the same feelings as well. We all looked through each other and we all agreed to end this meeting for today. So
Oh,
we
now
all
you
closed
do.
out the
Now you
chat
do. Once
room.
he leaves, then you end the meeting.
Nobody
dummies.
was thinking straight at this point. When I turned off my computer, I immediately felt like somebody was watching me from outside.
Close
I
that.
hopped to the window and I closed it.
Finally.
I knew it was just my imagination, but I just couldn't stop thinking about this guy and his weird deformed face on that computer.
Should have closed
Even
that.
more
I
scary
should
was
have
the
never been
fact
open
that
in the
I was
first place.
alone in my apartment. I immediately locked the doors and I went straight to bed.
They should have been locked
After
anyway.
a long sleepless night, I texted Thomas and I was fortunate to know that he was okay. And nobody was anywhere in his house all evening. We were both scared and decided to text all of our classmates and let our teacher know about the incident. Nobody admitted to this type of prank. We gave up after a few days of trying to figure out who it was, but that person never again joined our chat room or even appeared around Thomas's house. I really hope it was just a prank, and I will never see him again or that face. I'm still anxious even having online classes in the evening on Thursday nights, but it's becoming more and more bearable. I really can't wait for this outbreak to be over and we can just all go back to our normal daily lives.
So I definitely will say that I definitely 100% agree when he said we took advantage so much because we didn't expect any of this to happen, and now it's like, oh, now we're all like, oh my god, now it's all effed up, and now it's like we can't live normally, right? It's definitely like, I don't know, it's a big adjustment for sure. As long as we all do our part, it should run its course. It's just really sad for all the people that are literally losing their lives. I hate that people lose their one and only chance, because obviously only people only get one chance to live, right? So I hate when people lose their one and only chance, from a virus, from some kind of outbreak, young or old, doesn't matter. It just sucks because you end, your life has to end like that. How'd you die? COVID-19. It just sucks, So everyone has to do their part. I don't know if you guys, where you guys are watching from. I think majority of you guys are watching from the U.S. And I know that the U.S. is not doing too good right now. So all I can say to you guys, if you guys live in the U.S., please stay home. I'm not from the U.S., but just stay home if you want this outbreak to end. I know some states are opening up, which I think is totally ridiculous in my opinion, but whatever. Just stay safe. Stay inside. Stay inside. And yeah, about this whole thing again, if you're in an online class, I never had an online class before, I've had, we never had calls or anything, with any of my teachers at all. We just had, she would just send us videos on YouTube, post them on YouTube and send us links and stuff like that to explain assignments or stuff like that, but we never actually had a call at 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. or 9 p.m., not anything like that. All I had was just normal stuff posted, and that's it. So all I really gotta say to people that had, school's over now if you're in college, right? or university. Like, I was done like a week ago. So if you are like, if you did have an online class, again, I should probably, if this video came out before, then I could have told you guys, but now that's probably over. It's kind of pointless now. But if this ever happens again, then if someone is in your chat, like, leave immediately, because obviously, like, if you, like, once you find out they're not someone you know, or there could be a danger to you, obviously just leave right away. That's option 1. 2 is turn off your camera, because so they don't see you, because then if they see it, they're gonna know what you look like. And that's the last thing you want, you know, like, the last thing you want is for someone to know how you look like, right? So that's what I would think. Just one, immediately leave the chat. That's it. Don't join back. Or report it or something. I don't even know how you do that. Like, I know this channel named Milk. I think they're also Canadian. I keep pinging Milk, not Milk. It's 4.6 million subscribers. Wow. So I saw they did like crashing random online classes. So I haven't watched any of those videos. I kind of want to, because I feel like those would be entertaining. Like at the same time, I feel like trying to like threaten people. That's like it could be funny, I suppose. It's still like immature, not really like needed, but you know what I mean. Like whatever. If you guys are gonna do that, then whatever. It's only my business, but you know. Anyway, guys, this video is long enough. So if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and be sure to give me suggestions that you have in the comments below, and I will get to it ASAP. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and stay safe, y'all.